After a weekend in New Jersey, the president is up against a deadline of his own making. 1 week to announce his second Supreme Court nominee.
I think we're going to have a lot of support. I think we're going to have support from Democrats. Frankly, I think if it's the right person.
Because Justice Kennedy's legacy is already set as a critical swing vote, his successor could shape American life for years to come. A swing vote in the Senate will likely be Susan Collins, Republican of Maine, who supports abortion rights and gave the president her must-haves.
I emphasized that I wanted a nominee who would respect precedent, a fundamental tenet of our judicial system.
The political divide over abortion is a backdrop for the president's choice, but some Republicans caution the issue is considered settled law.
Roe v. Wade in many different ways has been affirmed over the years.
Democrats say they will try to slow the confirmation process and get their midterm election voters to take action.
So all we're saying is you should let the people have a say in this critical position and have this vote after the election.
While the president, on the trail this week, is already touting the influence of his high court selection to rally his own base.
We have to pick one that's going to be there for 40 years, 45 years.
The president says he has a short list with 5 to 7 names, and some will be invited for personal interviews. People familiar with the process say President Trump has indicated one kind of preference. He'd like to choose a nominee who attended Harvard or Yale.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.